Welcome to the Tales from the Crypt podcast. We are an actual play podcast featuring a revolving cast of players making our way through micro RPGs, highly narrative tabletop games, and the more popular and less known RPG systems from a wide variety of genres. Content may not be suitable for children, and content warnings can be found in the description. I'm Riley Groves, and I'll be your host, your guide, your GM on this episode of Tales from the Crypt. Previously on Tales from the Crypt.
I, at one point, was a gunsmith. I had some machinations brewing that I could, in fact, create myself an artifact gun. So, I got to thinking how would one do it, and I dug into some old manuscripts and found the way, but you see, when I heard the Red Right Hand's been hunting people down, I decided the best course of action would be to remove myself entirely from that position and maybe from his line of sight. So I took this exact schematic and I chucked it out the back of my wagon before riding off.
Which leads to a lot of other questions. What about, Patricia?
Darling Patricia. I've not thought about Patricia in a while, unfortunately.
You want to hear something crazy?
You may want to start thinking about her in more of the present tense. I believe your world is about to be turned on its head.
We need to kill this Red Right Hand for what he did.
Kill the Red Right Hand? You know how many people have tried to kill the Red Right Hand?
Well, maybe we need just the right tool to do it.
You wouldn't be the first ones who set out on this altruistic endeavor.
I do not doubt that, but we are just crazy enough to do it.
I guess we should cut to the chase and say, what would it take for you to make us one of these guns?
There's a lot of pieces that we gotta put in place in order to create an artifact gun. There's magic involved. You gotta have the right materials. Researching, it doesn't take too much, honestly, especially for a man of my skill, but I do need some pure ironwood, and that is rare. We need some pure blue-gray steel. Without these things, the creation of an artifact gun is impossible.
But you would do it.
Sitting on top of the table is a heavy piece of metal.
I think this is it.
Grab it.
Absolutely, grab it. If this was your vision, it's only proper that you...
I'll take it and get the hell out of here.
For now, you guys are able to remove the piece of wood.
My heart's like pumping right now.
From the tree. Welcome back to Tales from the Crypt. Before we get playing We Deal in Dice, our We Deal in Lead story arc, I have John returning to the table.
Well, hi there.
Mikey returning to the table.
Howdy.
Rebecca returning to the table.
Hello there.
And we're going to answer a question about ourselves to get to know each other just a little bit more. That question for today is, what do you consider your greatest achievement?
All right, I guess I'll go first. I've had a couple pretty cool things happen throughout my life that felt like I achieved something. Like I saw some things through to, positives and negatives about them. Example, I did MMA for a while. I had a loss and I had a win, and that was pretty cool. That was a cool achievement to make. I did acting for a while. I got a couple small things that, I did something. I achieved something in that world. And, with cooking, I feel like I've achieved something in that too. So I guess what I'm saying is that I don't know if I have something that is my greatest achievement, because I still feel like that may still be coming. But for this last leg, I think it's just seeing a vision and seeing something that I wanted to have happen and made it happen in the form of this food venture that I'm doing. And so I feel like that's a huge accomplishment, but I feel like life's full of not small, but like littler accomplishments that mean a lot. So it's a good question, and I feel like there's a lot, but short answer, I think it's the food, venture that I've created, but long-term answer, I think there's still something else to come. So
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
What a good answer. Even the small, or what we perceive as small accomplishments to the personal ones really mean a lot.
Of course.
So that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Perfect answer.
Top that, you goons.
Fuck that shit. That was the most pretentious thing I've ever heard.
I know.
There's
It
more
was
to
genuine,
come.
though. I really
I'll show
did mean
you
it.
more to come.
Please don't.
Sorry.
Mikey's only jealous because he peaked 15 years ago.
I think he's still peaking. I have not peaked.
No, just kidding.
I think
You're an amazing
I
person.
I
Mikey.
think the my current best accomplishment is I'm still riding the high from 2 years ago of 100%ing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Tough challenge.
That
Okay.
was I'm just like, that's probably like the single most involved thing that I've ever done.
That's amazing. I've only ever 100% at one game.
Oh, it was I was just like, nope, I gotta go get the goddamn thing.
I'm
What are you-
so jealous.
What are you doing tonight? Nothing.
That grind, man. That grind.
That's awesome.
It's sad. It's
not sad.
It's not sad.
It's not.
It's the
really
greatest.
cool.
It's the greatest, saddest achievement.
No, I mean,
It means something to you, and that's the part that matters. It doesn't have to be some grand fucking thing like winning MMA fights or starting a food truck or shit like that. No, I'm just kidding.
that's crazy. Have you ever 100% at any other game, or is that?
It's the only one that I'm just like, I have to. Like, it's a story mode game, so why not?
That's awesome. That game, that takes a lot.
So much.
So much.
A lot of hours.
Fucking much.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
Genuinely.
Watching so many YouTube videos, and I'm just like scratching my head, and I'm like, this is fucked up.
I know how you feel. I'm 6, and this is going to sound really nerdy and terrible. I'm only 6 Pokemon away from collecting all 151 in the original Red, which is a quest I started on when it first came out 25 years ago, whenever it was.
You didn't beat it when it came out?
Dude, I got to 149 and I absolutely could not get the one I needed. And I was at my friend's house and he was like, use the Game Shark, dude. You've done it. You're a Pokemon master. You've got it. Just use the Game Shark to get the last one. I was like, no. And I
I
was
think
like,
you know a guy all of a sudden.
well, fuck you, man.
He hasn't beaten Pokemon Red?
I'm so ashamed. Anyways, it corrupted my game, dropped me back down to fucking, the beginning. I had to restart, and then it was never the same after that. But on December 9th, I'm going to make it happen. I got big plans.
We're pulling for you.
Thanks, man. Rebecca, what about you?
I start a lot of things. I'm a starter.
And those are important in today's day and age.
Yeah, I don't have much. I am excited about our new podcast coming out, which technically is not an achievement yet, but maybe by the time this episode airs.
Oh.
What new podcast is that?
Shameless plug time.
So we started a podcast called Paramnesia Theater. It's me and Riley and our friends Anna and Tim.
Who are on the Tales from the Crypt
Quest.
podcast on the Batch Quest arc.
We watch old movies from our childhood that we don't remember at all. Well, sometimes we remember them, but we try to aim for ones we've forgotten about. And we introduce everybody else to them and then see the reactions and how they feel about it. We talk about what actors should have been in it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Nice.
fun.
Yeah.
Or what's happened to the actors that are in it and what they're doing currently.
Yeah, we talk a lot about, the different actors. We dive into different things. And one good thing is, like, I've brought in a few movies that I have fond memories of, but in watching them, it has not always remained at the expectation level that you want it to as a kid. And that shit gets
yeah.
ruined for you.
Yeah.
And that's part of the excitement as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there are movies that you haven't seen in years that you're like, oh, that movie was so good, and you watch it, you're like, man, kids are stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, we've had a couple of them.
Yeah, a lot of Will Ferrell movies are like that.
Well,
No, if you go back and watch Ricky Bobby, you're like, man, this shit is not.
Talladega Nights, you call it by its proper name, sir. Put some respect on that name.
No,
that movie's
not anymore.
amazing.
That's what I thought. And
No,
then
it-
no,
it still is.
It's not, man. I went back and I was like, damn.
I can't wait to. I hope. I would love to be. Do you have guests?
We're gonna have guests.
I'm gonna come and just you don't.
That's fine.
You're
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah,
Listen,
you are. Yeah,
listen,
you are.
I'm always down for a good time. Every single movie that anyone's picked just about has made me like so excited to just be there and watch it.
Well, I'm super stoked to check it out. And when do you guys know when the first one's dropping? Or
November 21st of this year, 2023. Yeah, we're super excited to release it.
can't wait. I'm gonna grab my hot cocoa and popcorn and.
We do snacks. Whoever's movie it is, they bring a snack. Usually
Nice.
it's pretty fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, what about you?
So I kind of picture things a little bit like John. I've had a lot of things that I've accomplished in life that make me very excited and like happy. The most recent one, I guess, would probably be earlier this year. I did win Operations Person of the Year, which is pretty awesome because the company I work for is rather large.
That's awesome.
Right now, and so that was it was a very important journey for me to get there because I didn't take the most traditional route in the company, and it was just it meant a lot, and it was a lot of like it was been 6 years of hard work, and to get that over a lot of other people that deserved it, equally or more than myself. No one deserved it more than me. That's why I got it. It meant a lot. It was a very special moment. So.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thanks, man. I even got a fucking a trophy, like a one of those glass fucking.
It's called a murder weapon.
Oh, no,
Not yet.
not yet. It's still a virgin weapon.
And what?
But yeah, and earlier, like last year, I've got a book where I keep like all my current goals down, and one of them was to win a trophy, and I accomplished that in like a matter of months,
That's awesome.
and that was pretty exciting. For the other 45 goals, there's like not a lot of progress towards half of them, but
At least you got them written down.
that's step one.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, with that, let's stop fucking chit-chatting and get to dying.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
The three of you make your way from the stables towards Herbert Fleshman's jewelry shop. As you approach, you see that the shop is dimly lit and you do not hear Herbert's hammer. The town is pretty bustling. And one thing you did notice when you came in was there an enormous number of mutant bulls near the stable.
Bulls.
Bulls.
Mutant bulls.
Most animals are mutants.
Most mutants are animals.
Like a lot, you said a lot surrounding his shop?
Not surrounding his shop,
Oh,
just
okay.
like on your way into town.
Okay.
And even some in the stables.
Y'all think there's some kind of rodeo going on?
Or like a running of the mutant bulls or something.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good.
Do we see anybody else around, or is it just the...
Oh, there's plenty of townsfolk around.
Oh.
They're not penned in, they're just wandering.
They're mostly penned in.
Oh, okay.
In different pens around. Some were at the stables, some were kind of penned up outside of town.
But they definitely weren't there when we first were in town.
No.
This is something new.
This is a new development, yes.
So we're on our way to Herbert, so I feel like I would just, like, ask the first one to stop by, like...
Hey, what's with all these bulls?
I generally think that with more people around, like, it's going to give us... It could give us a bit more anonymity. We could lie a bit more and send a bit misdirection other ways if we wanted to.
We gonna be in town that long?
I mean, it depends on how far Herbert's gotten on it all and, how fast he can get this into the gun and make it what we need it to be.
Maybe talk a little softer about the old G word.
Oh, yes.
I feel like we need to figure out where we can reconnoiter with the G-Man, as to speak.
Well, I mean, I think we just start by giving it to him and going to his shop, but I think I'm just real curious about where these bulls come from.
Well,
Why they're here.
Ask that person over there.
Hey, good sovereign citizen, sir.
Yes, ma'am, what can I do for you?
Just a quick question. We were just in town recently. We left for a little spell and then came back, but just curious as to what's with all these mutated bulls.
Well, they're here for the Loosenin of the bulls. You're not from around here, is you?
No.
Oh. You ain't here for the loosing of the bulls?
Can you please tell me what the loosen of the bulls?
Yeah, so
may
we
be?
get all the bulls together, right? And then we release them and we shoo them through the town and down out into the prairie so that they can be with the other livestock. And
Wait a minute.
Wait.
You're talking about like in a mating ritual.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of a way.
You're
kinda.
breeding your good cattle with this?
There's all good cattle. These bulls are the cream of the crop. Well, cream of last year's crop, anyways.
More like a crop or something.
Well, okay. We should go, I think.
I mean, it happens tomorrow. It's quite a sight. You should probably stick around.
Well, with any luck, we'll be out of here by then. Well, thank you for the information, person. Thank you very much. Good luck with the bull mating ceremony, and hope nobody gets trampled or fucked.
Well, I hope people get both.
Excuse me, where is the general direction where they release these bulls in their path of devastation and eroticism?
He points down the main street through the front gate of the town. Well, they head out right down through there, so they start back kind of at the stable way and make their way, down Main Street here. Everybody's peeking at them, and sometimes people try to outrun them and stuff. I've seen plenty of people get gored. That's why you should stick around. You ever see a bull scar race? That's the only thing exciting about them is when they crash and people die.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's a little morbid, but yeah. All right.
They call it bull scar.
Yeah, bull scar. Because most of the bulls got scars.
Because of the racing.
Count of the racing, yes.
Indeed.
Uh-huh.
Right. Well, yeah, well, maybe we'll stick around and check it out, but, is there any money to be had or lead to be had from it all?
Is there gambling?
Oh, it's a rowdy day for sure.
A bit of lead to throw around?
I mean, I don't have none myself, but if
Have you heard tales of such endeavors?
Oh, people make money off it, sure.
All right. Well, we'll look into it, but
I mean,
we need to no more. We need to get to Herbert.
In the middle of your speech, the ground begins to rumble, and you can hear kind of the whole town shifting and creaking.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, another one of them tremors. That's been happening for a few days now.
That's weird. I don't remember any of that happening here before.
It only started a couple days ago.
Yeah.
is it regular, like on the hour, or is there a schedule to it or anything?
I don't have a watch, so it don't seem like it's on the hour or nothing.
Things are getting weirder and weirder, guys.
Yeah, I think we should do what we're doing here and get going.
Yeah, maybe our friend has some more answers about what's going on here.
I wouldn't say that we're friends.
Not you.
Oh, I thought we were friends. All right, well then.
Well, you literally just said I didn't say we were friends.
Well, I didn't say it, but I intuited it. I thought maybe the three of you were thinking the same thing I was thinking.
You have been of the utmost help in helping us in our endeavors, and we are forever in your debt, but we must be on our way. Thank you so much for being so kind and inviting and generous with your information. And
this man has spaced out a long time ago as you continue to talk.
All right, Cal, let's just go.
Let's get going while I have him in a stupor.
Yeah, you're an energy vampire. Heading towards Herbert. This place. It's not, she didn't say it. I did.
As you walk, the ground returns to normal, so no more tremors, and you don't really have anything in between you or Herbert's shop.
Herbert, you here?
Herbert's not standing at his desk, but in the room, as you enter, you do see a very attractive woman sitting in a chair in the parlor area.
Ma'am?
Well, yes?
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Is Herbert around?
He was here, but he hasn't been back for a while. He ran out to get something, and he was going to come right back.
Who are you?
Oh, that's right. I probably look a little different than last time. I'm
Patricia.
Oh,
yeah, I knew it. I thought you might be.
I was wondering myself.
I was surprised that you didn't see it. I know you saw the pictures.
I was almost, I was hesitant to think of it for a moment. You looked even lovelier than I remembered.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Well,
So Herbert told you he's coming back again.
Oh, he's coming back. Yes.
it's just taking longer than you expected, or?
No, not longer than I expected.
Oh, okay,
I
so we
think.
don't need to worry that.
Oh, no, he just ran out. He'll be right back.
Okay. Well, how did he respond to you coming to see him?
At first, it was a little weird.
I must say, we did, on your behalf, give him notice of your resurgence of power.
Oh, I'm not harboring any ill will towards Herbert. What he did was fine.
Was it?
Not that he acted as a coward, but he did act in cowardice. And I'm glad you're not holding it against him.
Oh, I'm holding something against him.
Oh man.
Oh.
It's that magic wand, isn't
I
it?
bet
Yeah.
you would be. I bet you would.
You know, I took a little trip, some time for myself, and I came to realize that I really missed him. And I think we could make things work.
Well, that's very mature of you to make that decision and try to work things out. Was he receptacle to it?
It's been well received so far.
Good.
So was he, I bet.
Oh, well, good for you.
You were both, so to say you were both well received of each other,
Yes.
within each other,
Within
each
and
other,
amongst.
and
Do you want to
around-
hear about it?
No,
we're good.
Why don't you just write it down?
I'm gonna write it down. You
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
Cal will snoop at it later, and then
I
he'll give us a little
knew he was the
He
snooper.
can't
He's
keep away. He's been talking about it all the time.
Oh
It
my
has
God.
haunted
Darling.
my dreams and nightmares. It is a book that I relish having seen and wish I never gazed upon. It is disgustingly exciting.
Well, Patricia, y'all know any other witches?
I know of other witches.
All right. You know anybody that could enchant an item, I guess?
Herbert comes through the front door.
Oh, thank God.
Well, hello there, my three compadres. I see you have ran into my dear Patricia
Yes, once again.
once again.
Lovelier than ever. I'm glad you guys are figuring things out.
You know, this time I think it may work.
Oh, good. I'm very happy for you two.
Thank you.
Well, I think we need to talk in private.
Yes,
Real quick.
Patricia, dear. Yes, Herbert. Why don't you head on down to the house, and I'll come and meet you as soon as I conclude with my little friends. Well, it was great seeing you guys again. You need anything? Let me know.
I think we should continue our conversation later, but we have something here we have to talk to Herbert about quick.
Oh, well, all right. I'll be around, either at the house or probably at the house from now on. I don't want to come to town too much. Awful lot of bullshit around here.
Yes, quite literally.
All right. Well,
It has been a pleasure seeing you again, and might I say, in such a state.
make me a heart roll.
Fucking heart.
It's gonna see if he has a heart on.
What's it, D?
20. And you roll lower than your heart.
18.
As she walks out the door, Patricia just gives you a pat on your chest, Cal, and then steps out of the shop. Well, friends, I'm so glad to see you back here.
Yeah, it was quite an arduous journey. Pretty wild. Some good closure, I think, for Jesse, though.
Oh, well, that's important.
I
Yep.
think so.
Burnt the house down.
Well, Herbert always said there's no better way to get rid of a bad memory than to burn it to the ground.
I agree.
100%. All entities included.
Fantastic. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you.
I mean, it was, an
It almost
adventure.
killed us, yeah, but we're good.
Well, damn, I can't imagine what you had to go through anyways. Do you have the piece of ironwood, though? May I see it?
Yes, I hope this will do.
Oh my! He takes it. This is a beautiful hunk of wood. This should be perfect indeed. I didn't even expect it to be such a fine color. This is gonna make one special weapon.
Well, it's nice to hear. I always thought myself a connoisseur of wood.
Well, I too find myself to be a fan of the hard stuff.
You do strike me as such, sir. You seem like you
I
are.
prefer working with harder woods, none of that balsa wood or anything like that.
Soft wood, it's very hard to work with.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
Or more of, your subject matter is, inherently difficult.
Yes.
Oh, enough of this wood talk. Can we trust Patricia with what's going on?
Well, trust Patricia. I think so. She doesn't. I don't know why she would have came back. She could have just killed me already, and we've been shacking up together for the last 2 days.
Well, we tend to play the long game,
But could she be sucking your soul out of you?
at least.
I mean, 3 times a day for those 2 days.
Well, that ain't what I meant.
Wow.
Is she against us?
I don't think she's on anybody's side necessarily. I don't think she aims to play us a fool or to get us into any trouble. I don't think she's linked with any nefarious entities.
Well, I feel like you understand the reason we're asking is because you mentioned something about needing a magical component for this weapon, and even though you said she can't, maybe someone she knows can, and I feel like we're going to have to lure her in on a little bit of something to get that information.
Precisely, we needed.
Unless you want to pump her for information, which I'd be totally okay with.
We needed a her, them, or both, and if you could pump either her, them, or
Both.
yes.
Well,
Please.
As exciting as that sounds, I do believe we could probably get what we need from Patricia. I mean, it would be our best bet.
All right. Well, that's settled.
You're our best bet.
Do you feel like you can start working on this now? Is there a way to get this going? Because I feel like we don't have a lot of time.
I strangely feel the same way. I'm going to get working right at it.
That makes good haste on that part, and I feel like we definitely could use a little rest, more rest. That was quite an ordeal that we went through, so maybe we'll go back to the ranch and talk to Patricia about how to get this other component we need.
Well, let's slow the roll a little bit. When I said I could get right on it, I mean, I got to run home quick, eat some supper and attend to some chores. Then I'd start working on it, and Patricia is shacking up at the house now, and I feel like maybe 3 additional people might be, a crowd. But there is some nice spaces at the local inn, at the tavern there.
All right. Do you have any place you recommend that's affordable and safe? Or is
I
it
think
one or
the 3 of
other?
y'all will be pretty safe. I don't know why you wouldn't. You seem like you've been through harder things than most of the people in this here town.
And because of such, we are short on funds. Could you throw us a couple of scraps of lead, perhaps, to help us along our way?
You know what I could
Till
do?
we can achieve our mutually beneficial goal of solving this here problem.
I am a friend with the tavern keeper, and he does owe me a favor. So what I can do, I could write y'all a quick letter. You could maybe bring it down there and say, hey, this is from Herbert Fleshman, and I bet you I could get you a room, no cost at all.
We appreciate that,
Thank you.
Herbert.
Oh yeah, why's the
Push
earth
it.
shaking so much?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a weird one. I am confounded about that. It started a couple days ago.
Did it happen around the same time the bulls came, or?
Those 2 things did seem to coincide. But who's to tell for sure? I mean, there was some bulls here. There's always been some bulls here, and it wasn't happening, but maybe as more of them showed up, it happened more frequently.
Have there been any stranger people in town? People who
Oh, did you see how many people are in town for this thing? There's quite a few.
Yeah.
This is the first annual running of the bulls.
But that
Or loosening of the bulls.
Loosenin.
the tremors have never happened before, though.
Not since I've been here, and I've been here for quite a while.
Interesting.
I mean, maybe an earthquake.
Right, but not.
But
as
this is more
frequent.
of an earth rumble.
Yeah, it's quite peculiar. Knocked a few things off my shelf now and then.
Well, it might be something that's maybe worth looking into, but yeah. All right. Well, maybe we'll find some more information at the inn.
Yeah, I suppose.
You guys down for going there now?
Let's take a wander.
All right.
All right, hold on. Let me just write this out quick. And
After a few seconds, you guys have your note from Herbert Fleshman.
Biddy, I noticed you were using some pretty large words earlier, and I was very impressed with how you delivered them.
Well, I've been picking up on you a little bit, Cal. I don't know what they mean, really, but I sometimes
the best part. Sometimes you don't have to. You got to feel it. It's like music. It's like proper words just have a rhythm to them, and it's just like when it sounds right, it feels right. It doesn't matter what the word means. It's just whether you deliver it properly.
Absolutely. I feel like I'm learning a lot, and I can feel it in my vocabulary.
Well done. Well done.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. This is a boring conversation, I think.
You'll get a hold of it sooner or later.
I don't want to get a hold of nothing.
Next time we come into a town, I'm gonna find you the best book. I used to read it when I was a kid.
I ain't much
helped me
reading.
immensely, enormously, emphatically.
What's the name of that book?
I'll show you when I find you.
Okay.
I don't want to do no reading.
Yeah, don't blame you.
It sounds boring, too.
I will teach you.
Well, you can just read it to her. How about
I don't
that?
need to learn.
I do want it for myself mostly. I feel I've been.
Oh, well,
feeling-
then just say that. You don't have to pretend you're going to teach me something I don't want to learn.
Well, everyone should want to learn.
I'll learn how to shoot. That's enough.
As have we all. It's the one thing we've learned to devastating and artistic effect.
Successful gunslingers, at least.
You're damn right.
Leads me to believe that it's not nearly enough to accomplish what we have to resolve now. I'm nervous in my heart.
Well, I wouldn't lie if I didn't agree with you there. I mean,
I miss Bill immensely.
I think we all do, man.
Yep.
And, I mean, the sooner this gets done, hopefully the sooner we can maybe get a little closure ourselves on this whole situation and deal with that red right hand the way we're supposed to.
I can't wait to see the end of that.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I need a drink or two at least. Let's try to find this inn.
Oh, now you're talking about something I'm interested in.
Hear, hear.
To the inn.
The inn is the most spectacular building in the town of Riptide. It's the most ornate. It has beautiful wooden floors and handcrafted beams and a wooden ceiling. Inside, it is busy with many people from the town and that are here for the first annual Loosenin of the Bulls. The only indication that you have on who you're supposed to hand this letter to is at the front. It says, to Timmy Jr.
Timmy Jr. All right. We gotta find Timmy Jr. in all this mess. I guess we should ask the bartender.
Suddenly, a man bumps into you.
Now, excuse me.
Well, excuse me.
Did I see that?
What?
Did I see that happen?
Yeah.
Did he just pickpocket her?
No.
Okay.
So paranoid all the time, Cal.
I don't like people.
Okay. Well,
Well, if
watch
you
where
don't
you're
like
going.
people, then you can get out of my bar.
Oh, this is your bar. Is your
I'm
name
Timmy Jr.
Of course it is. All right. It's funny how these things happen. Timmy, Junior, we're friends of Herbert. He said to give you this.
Oh. He takes the letter, opens it. You tell me I gotta give a room to you three tonight?
No, you gotta give us
asking
3 rooms.
politely.
Okay, I don't have room for 3 rooms. I have room for 1 room with 3 beds.
That works.
Why? That seems so weird.
You'd be surprised how many thruples come through here.
Oh, well, wouldn't they? Whatever.
Menage threes.
Just a thruple of people. Y'all don't say that where you're from? Just a thruple of people?
No. This Riptide's a really weird town.
Yeah.
Eh.
I know that wasn't, up for debate. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, why is it rumbling like that?
Yeah, do you know anything about that?
That's a good question. Yeah, it only started a few days ago.
Yes,
When the
everybody's-
Bulls got here.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Everybody's... Okay.
So nobody knows what's going on?
It
I don't know.
Seems a bit synonymous.
I kind
to
of
me.
chalked it up to, this is the first time that the town of Riptide has gotten chosen for this particular affair. And so I just kind of figured it was like
Almost like it was made up all of a sudden.
something for the town to get excited about. Maybe
And
like
somebody came in telling you that it was a great thing that it was happening to help you.
Well, no one told me that. That was just an idea that I had myself.
Interesting.
Well, if I might inquire, where would the person in charge of these loosening of the bulls be? The head bull loosener?
Oh, I think that's Mr. Monopoli, owner of the stables.
Oh. Well, we don't need to really look into that a little bit, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm good on the stables. We can't really go there for a bit.
We owe them a lot of money, Cal.
Yeah, you look confused.
You owing people money? You trying to get free stuff from everybody around here?
Did you not read the note?
I mean, yeah, I gotta do Herbert a favor, and then we call it even, but...
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
We're low on funds and we're trying to do something that's...
Well, that's why I was just curious right now. I'm about to go pay our friend Mr. Monopoli for services rendered in good faith that we did owe him, but we are about to pay back right now. So I will bid you to adieu, and I will go see what's going on with Mr. Monopoli, and I will make sure that our debt is rendered fair and square.
That's an awful lot to tell a stranger. I don't care about that at all. I just
wasn't
want to make sure that
talking to you.
are
You were
paying
just
me
a
a
happy
drink.
listener.
Oh, why am I still here then? I'm busy.
Oh, we got that room then?
Yeah, the room all the way down to down the hall, upstairs, and to the left.
What number?
Oh, it's the only one on the left.
Okay.
The last one on the left.
Yeah.
It's the last
If you go
house
out the
on-
window, you've gone too far.
Makes sense. Well, you don't really have to go pay him right now. Oh, thank you very much for the room. We appreciate it. But the bar is also on the tab, or?
Oh no, the drinks are not. He specifically said that you might be a rough and rowdy bunch.
We ain't rowdy.
Remember, rough.
The three of y'all look pretty rough,
Yeah.
which
Rough and
usually
rowdy
alludes
ain't
to
the same.
But we are also in the business of taking favors.
Man, what you want to do with the wait staff to get free drinks? I can't say. I don't care about that. As long
you're
as
not
Timmy
a very
Jr.
good business owner, then you got to care about where your money's going, or else you're not going to make any money. And that's not important. Look, we just need to get to our room and get a few drinks in us, and kind of just figure out the next goal. I feel like we need to talk to Patricia. Thank you very much, by the way, Timmy Jr.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay.
You already sent
He's
him
gone.
away.
Oh, good. I say we should have a drink, at least, especially maybe two. One for us, one for Bill, and then hit the hay, and then...
I think we should probably have one more because we had to sit here and be scolded by a man who called himself Timmy Jr.
Well, yes, we'll see what we can swing, Cal. We don't have a lot of lead right now. But, yeah, pony up to the bar.
Yep.
A big man is tending the bar, and he turns around gruffly. What do you want?
I got this, guys. Well, hello.
Well, hello.
You wouldn't happen to have anything that would, take the edge off a hard, long day?
I do.
I bet you do.
I'm 1 for 10s.
Oh, you have a what?
1 lead, 10 drinks.
Oh,
Well, hell yeah.
that's an amazing deal. What's your name?
Timmy Sr.
Well, Timmy Sr., are you any relation to Timmy Jr.?
Most people think that, except for my last name's Senior, his last name's Junior.
I get it now. All right. Well, Timmy Sr., or can I call you Senior Timmy?
You can call me whatever you want.
I bet I can. Well, that 1 for 10 sounds great, but I'll do you one better.
Oh,
How about 1 for 11?
1 for 11 that goes against Timmy Jr.'s guidelines.
Well, the one's for you.
Oh, I gotta buy myself a drink.
No, I'll buy it for you, but, you just have one with us.
Well, alright, Timmy Sr. can do that.
Yeah, you can, Timmy.
And he pours 11 drinks. He holds his hand out after the drinks are poured. 1 lead.
I'll pay it excitedly.
Yeah, it's been a minute, Jesse. I saw you shaking a little bit over there.
Hell yeah, 10 beers all for me. That was nice of you, Betty.
Well, no, I mean, you gotta...
Oh,
Cal.
I was sharing them. I'll share them, I guess.
No, thank you, ladies.
Can I get you some tea or something?
Well, you don't drink.
Tea?
I do sometimes, but in present company, I feel.
You ain't drinking, Cal? Who are you? What's going on?
Shh, Jesse, it's okay. That means we each get 5.
All right.
Girl.
I'm a sucker for even evaluations, and if I step in, it's gonna be uneven, and it'll ruin my whole day.
Grohl saddles up on the bar stool in between the three of you. Meep, meep. And Timmy Sr. hands him a beer. Yeah, this one's for your little bumbler. He said he wanted one. And he slugs it down. Oh, crap. Now there are only 9.
What?
9 is divisible by 3. I learned that in school.
You did? How long ago was that, Timmy Sr.?
Oh, it was earlier today.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you are in luck because I seem to have developed a bit of a thirst in the interim.
Oh, great. There goes our beers, Jesse.
Damn, I'm down 2 more.
Here, ladies. Here.
Yes, cheers, everybody.
To Bill.
To Bill.
We haven't gotten to say goodbye, probably.
Not with a beer.
Well, here.
I don't know, Bill, but yeah, here.
Yes, it's okay.
You
got other people to
can
serve.
fuck off now. Thank you, Timmy.
Well, all right.
He didn't mean that, Timmy. It's just been a long, hard day, like I said.
She rides us pretty rough.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm kind of the leader, so I'm not afraid to, ride them hard. It's about being like Mrs. Manager.
Mrs. Manager.
Yeah, like Mrs. Manager.
Oh, that's a good title. That's what Kathy has over there.
Oh.
Did you talk to Kathy? Are you my new manager?
Yes, and we're enacting some new policies.
Damn it, I'm out of here. And
No.
Timmy Jr. pulls off his apron and storms out from
Wait,
behind
Timmy,
the bar.
before you go. Wait, quick. Hand us a
Can't
bottle.
take the changes around here.
Well, they just hand us a bottle real quick.
And he storms through the crowd of people.
I'll reach over the bar and grab a bottle if there's no one behind
Hey,
the
what
bar.
are you doing?
Kathy, calm down. Timmy Sr. said we could.
Timmy Sr., I think, just quit.
No, he just went out for a cigarette.
He said it before he quit.
He said what before he quit?
We paid him for it.
That this is our beer.
He took the money and left. We paid him for it, and he left. He took our money. I deserve the bottle.
All right, give me some heart rolls,
Yes.
both of you.
Hooey, that's a 5.
I didn't make it.
Betty, no.
Cal, you're the tiebreaker here.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 1.
No shit.
Fire.
All right. Well, a 1 always does it. And you
My
guys-
dear, I believe my female compadres were trying to ask politely that we have already paid the aforementioned recently quit Timmy Sr., but he did say we could have the bottle, and we would really appreciate it if you would be so kind as to
I got a 10 bar. Get the fuck out of my way. Take your drinks and go.
thank you.
Oh, we'll drink in the room.
All right, yes.
Even
we
more
we
fun.
get the bottle, though, right?
You do get the bottle, yeah.
Oh, ma'am, can we have 3 glasses?
You have 9 glasses in your hands.
Yeah,
Just
but
reuse one.
They have beer in them, though. We want one for our whiskey.
I don't care.
Okay, well, pleasure to meet you, Kathy. Good luck with everything.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Can Jesse reach over the bar and grab 3 glasses?
Make a dex check.
Yep.
Yeah? Yeah.
Hell yeah, I
you
can.
can grab them without her noticing.
Jesse, steal some ice, too.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I'm gonna try. Oh, hell yeah, I got the ice, too.
What'd you roll? It's an audio podcast.
I rolled a 9, and I
Out
can
of-
roll a 10.
You reach back in a bold move, and this time Kathy does see you, but she is way too distracted with the rush of patrons that just ran to the bar.
Betty, I got away with it. Let's go.
Betty, not being a complete scumbag, rolls up a cigarette and leaves it on the bar for Kathy. Or whoever gets it first.
Timmy storms back in. God damn it, I forgot my cigarettes. There it is. And he grabs his 1 cigarette and storms back out the door.
Okay, well, at least someone here got it. I feel better. To the room.
Heading up the stairs, there are several rooms on the right and only 1 door on the left.
And we go to the door on the left? Or do you want to see if the other rooms are better and kick someone out?
I just won't go. No, I don't want to do that. That sounds.
I don't know. I mean, in the mood, we're drinking.
You want to start a fight?
No. Well, maybe.
Maybe later we go back downstairs. We start a big brawl.
Yeah, we'll see how far we get on this bottle.
I'm gonna throw someone out that bay window.
To the door on the left.
You guys go in.
The last door on the left.
The last door on the left is the only door on the left, and the room when you go in is actually a pretty big size. It does take up most of the wall space on the left side of the building. There are 3 small beds arranged on the same wall and a big window.
All right, we're drinking, crew. Well, at least until we fall asleep.
Hell yeah.
But I feel like we got to get on it right in the morning. We got to find someone who can enchant this for us. Because if we don't, then it was all for nothing.
Yeah, we'll head over to Herbert's in the morning.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Hopefully you don't get caught up in that running the bulls crap.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved in that at all.
I have a sinking suspicion that we might be, but, that's just my womanly intuition. Jesse, you'll get that someday.
I just don't want to be trampled and whatever the rest of the bulls are going to be doing.
I've never been trampled, but I've been gored a few times.
I mean,
Good God, Betty.
I've heard of like something being set loose or being loosed, but I've never heard of something called a loosening.
Yeah, it's gross.
This is
I don't like
exciting
it.
for me because it is.
I bet it is.
It is a verb that I've never understood before, ever heard before. So it's just, I'm interested mildly, but I do hope that it has nothing to do with us. But I do, however, imagine us being fully in the middle of it.
Bet it. Cal's got a lot of weird kinks going on.
Yeah, it's all right. I think it's just the booze. He normally doesn't drink this
I
much.
should have never taken a look at that goddamn
That book
notebook.
really changed your life.
Fucked me up.
See, I
also-
told you don't read books.
We also had beer first, and now we're drinking liquor, and that always...
Yeah, but I'm only 19, so that ain't bothering me none.
A horrifying series of pictures. I'm still going on about it. Sort of scattered brain scrawlings of a mad pornographer.
And you want to teach me to read. I don't want to
I
do
don't
that.
ever want anyone to see this. I'm just blathering on.
All right, well, Betty is...
Definitely feeling the booze and, is probably just quieting down and thinking about a lot of stuff that's come up, and just that whole experience in the tunnels is still messing with her. That was a lot, and thinking about Jesse and all that stuff, and then passes out because she is done. She tries to have that one cigarette before bed and gets the spins in his heavy mouth breathing.
Betty Bob Cocker goes out, leaving Cal. Leaving Cal and Jesse still up. Jesse, the strongest drinker out of all of them at this point, because her young age and Betty Bob's perpetence for falling asleep early. The two of you make me a heart roll.
Nope, 18.
Shit, 6.
You're under?
What are you looking at? Which one? Oh,
Green.
Oh, I thought you rolled that
That's
one.
not the one
I was
you
like,
rolled.
Oh, 8. Yeah, I thought you rolled the red
You
one.
rolled
bro.
the other
The
one.
red one.
Rolled that
Yeah.
one, dude.
Oh, 1.
Mike,
Yes.
I roll a 1.
So, although Jessie may be able to drink the most, she certainly can't handle her shit as well as the other two. And you begin to get rowdy.
oh yeah.
The more you drink, the louder and more alluring the conversation and the patrons down in the bar part of the inn sound. And it's like gruel to a pie that you're attracted downstairs.
Cal, we gotta go to that party. We gotta go cause trouble down there.
Do you think you can handle it?
I can handle anything. Let's go. Let's go drinking.
Look at my finger.
Yeah,
Look at her over here.
I see it.
No, it's on the other side.
No, it ain't.
This finger.
Stop flipping me off. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I guess you need a chaperone after all. Let's be honest. Like, if you want to go, let's go.
All right, we're going partying.
Son of a bitch.
You think Betty wants to come?
I believe she is content.
All right.
Listen, it sounds like an out-of-tune violin. No, it sounds like a bunch of out-of-tune violins. It's harmonious and vile. I love it. Remember how Bill used to snore? It's kind of funny to me a little bit.
That's a little sad, I think. But let's go. Let's stop being sad. I'm tired of being sad.
I'm not sad. It makes me feel good that she's sleeping good like that.
But let's go party, because I can't listen to this no more.
Let's fucking rage.
You guys go down, and it's well past midnight, but the party is raging. It seems the loosening of the bulls has really caused quite a few disturbances in the town, and there's beer bottles and glasses and whiskey flowing everywhere, and just about everywhere you look there is a table of raucous townsfolk.
Well, I'm gonna head over to that table. Jesse's also doing that thing that kids do where they just kind of walk by and grab beers that are not being attended to and start drinking them. That's how she plans to carry on through the night.
Give me a dex check for your first one.
That is a 10 out of 8.
As you go to grab the first beer, misjudging it a little, you spill it all over the table, and the few men that are there jump up. What the hell, girl? What are you doing, trying to steal my beer?
Oh, sorry, darling. I thought this was mine.
Well, of course it's not yours. It's right next to me.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean nothing by it. And she sets it down and starts to walk away.
Wait. You got any lead on you?
I ain't got nothing, bye. She's walking away.
Well, all right then.
I swoop around. I'm next to you.
Well, howdy, Cal. I didn't see you next to me.
That was embarrassing yet impressive. That was good.
Well, let's see you do better. Go swipe that beer over there.
That beer.
That beer over there.
There's just the one? I think we need one for each of us.
You're getting cocky now. How, Cal?
I go over and I try to steal 2 drinks.
Okay, give me a dex check.
7.
What's your dex?
12.
Awesome. You were able to swipe both those beers that you were going for off a table.
With a flourish of my duster.
Damn,
Natural.
Cal, that was good.
And this is how you get drinks.
How'd you do that?
Well,
That was stealthy. I gotta get a duster. This poncho's not hiding enough for me.
the poncho, you're doing well. You're doing well. You just gotta try harder.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cal.
Now see that over there? It's a lone table. It's surrounded by a bunch of unsuspecting people that are already way too drunk. Now that's the one that you want to try and take it from.
All right, if I can get that one, you can have both those beers you got. And I'm gonna go over. And I'm gonna
already
go for
drank
it.
both of the beers.
Oh.
I do believe you're gonna get it
Stone
right.
Cold Steve Austin.
As you're headed over and you go to reach for it, the entire bar begins to tremor, and the beer spills right before you grab it.
Oh, God damn it, that ain't fair. Cal, did you see that? I had that.
Same thing happened over here as I'm pouring them both down my face.
As the tremor subsides, all of the patrons in the bar begin to cheer. Kathy goes, yeah, I know the drill, free drinks for everybody! And she starts pouring a long line of whiskeys down the bar.
All of a sudden,
And the
you
last
guys see
weekend.
Betty just sitting at the end of the bar, sleep drinking.
Free drinks. Trevor, free drinks.
I'm gonna grab 2 drinks.
Hey, you stole my drink! That one was mine, you put that back!
Oh, darling, I didn't mean to.
Excuse me, sir, but it was free for everyone. You better take the next free one.
And he pushes you.
I push him back.
Give me a strength check.
I'm fucking strong. I have a strength of 15. I rolled a 10.
You push him so hard because you're fucking drunk that you slam him into the bar and he knocks over several drinks. Well, god damn it! And Kathy goes, god damn it!
Can you pour more for free drinks, please? I'm so sorry.
Has anyone seen Timmy Jr.? This is a terrible business model.
I feel like it is less of a junior night, more of a senior night.
Senior quit.
But I feel like it's a Kathy night.
It's a Kathy night.
Kathy, you got this.
Let it rip, baby. It's all on you now. You are the star.
Why do I keep getting messed up with you guys? And she moves back down to the other end of the bar. Well, god damn it, you gonna push me? You think you're some sort of tough guy?
My dear.
I'm not a deer, I'm a dude.
Listen, darling, you gotta not worry so much about it. I got plenty of beer.
I tell you what, y'all got any lead?
I ain't got no lead. That's why I want the free.
You stand a chance at making some if you say yes.
What you got in mind?
Me and the boys are playing a little game right over there. Only buying is 2 lead. Winner takes all.
Betty's already at the table.
Goddamn, we got this sleeping bitch over here.
Oh, well, if Betty's playing, I can't not play.
We took her lead out of her pocket. We assumed she wanted to be on there.
Oh, she wants to be on there.
Hers was amazing. Her lead was down her bosoms.
Yeah, that's the okay place she keeps it.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Well, we're couth around here. I ain't gonna go searching other places.
Well, that's good, because she'd kick your ass.
Well, come and find out.
Well, how about this? You two take your chances gambling. I'd like to make my money a bit more on the fair and square. Can I do my best to make a little food for the establishment?
I think you should talk to Kathy about that, not this random guy at the table.
I thought I was talking to Kathy.
No, Kathy sounds like this. This dude sounds like this. There's a distinct difference in their voices.
Yeah,
One
this
is
is the guy
like,
you pushed.
My bad. Sorry, that's me saying sorry.
Yeah, no, that was the guy you pushed.
Yep.
that's all right, fella. You gotta go ask somebody else, though. I don't care about fucking making no food around here.
Oh, we're dealing later. We're gambling.
Yeah, we dealing in lead. That's the name of the game right over there. Anybody in, we gonna go do it.
Well, hell yeah.
I suppose I could stand a hand.
Cal, can I borrow a lid off you? How many you got?
I believe.
Oh, you ain't got enough. I got enough.
Oh, he's got plenty. What are you talking about? Dude's got 9.
I have 9 left.
I have 5. I'm not even conscious.
I got 11. Had 12 till I bought that beer like a fool.
Buying is 2 lead. You gotta stay in for 2 hands.
I buy in. Betty's in too, she said.
All right. And what about you, big tough guy?
You in or out?
Buy in for 2?
I already paid my 2, so.
Yeah, not the one that pussy.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I suppose.
So's Betty.
Now pounded.
I throw my 2 lead.
Okay. You all arrange your lead on the table. And the man goes through a very complex game that you may know or you may not. I certainly don't. But how it's going to go is everybody's going to roll a d20.
Rollies?
Rollies.
Yeah.
All right. This is for 1 lead from every player, so there are 6 players at the table.
So we could get each other's lead?
Whoever gets the lowest number takes all the lead in the hand.
Okay.
So we play as a team.
Not me. I got 12.
Ooh.
I roll a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
14.
12.
12. In many ways, I would be excited to see a natural 20. That's what one man rolled, while the other 2 rolled 6s.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Cal.
Cal, you get all 6 lead.
Cal, you wasn't even going to play.
And we get 2 hands, right?
Yes, we're going to go again.
All right.
Double nothing.
All right.
She didn't mean double or nothing.
DP.
Okay, Rebecca, what was your roll?
13.
My 3 rolls were an 18, a 17, and a 16. But I have 2 very excited people on the other side of the table. Mikey
I rolled a 4 again.
and John.
I don't know, 1.
A 1, a natural
Yeah.
1. Oh, shit. And Betty Bob Cocker takes the other hand of 6 lead.
Now, come fill me up.
Well, goddamn it, I suck at this game.
Well, goddammit, this
okay,
wasn't
it's
fair. That girl was asleep. Y'all was cheating.
We ain't cheating.
I mean, you could
I
pass
didn't
it
roll
to
her
the
dice.
next. You could pass it to the next lowest hand, but that would be me. And if you're calling me a cheat, I'm calling you a liar.
You calling me a liar,
If
boy?
you're calling me a cheat, I'm calling you a liar.
Ain't nobody call me a liar and live. And the man stands up from the other side of the table, pulling
Stand
his
up
vest
myself.
back and showing his 6-shooter.
Cal, I wanted to start this fight and I punch him in the face.
Make me 1d4.
Punch me in the face.
Yep. No, the other guy. The guy with the gun. 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
With the man's defense, that's a 0. And it's like you limply punch this man in the face, and he pushes you to the ground.
As
you
he
trip
pushes
over.
her to the ground without looking at him, Betty, still sleeping, would like to attempt to grab him by the throat and put her repeater right under it and be like, "Don't you touch her."
Okay, dex check.
That's a 9 and I have a 10.
You just get it, and you put your repeater to this guy's throat, and he kind of gurgled. Well, this is an interesting coincidence.
Let's go to bed.
Oh, we ain't settling. I ain't losing like this in front of my boys. I think this is a duel.
I think I put my knife to his temple.
My, y'all are cheating, ain't you?
No, we're not cheating. How about you?
We're not cheating, you're leaving.
I ain't leaving none.
How about we double or nothing the game?
You got two options, compadre. Take it or fucking leave it.
And if I leave it, I'ma shoot all y'all.
I don't think you're
Y'all ain't
quick
gonna
enough.
shoot shit.
Why are you down on the floor still?
I don't think you're
Because-
fast enough.
I am faster than you, big boy.
You wanna make the bet that ends your life?
I don't care
You
which one
wanna
of
make
y'all
the
I
bet-
put
or
in
you
the
wanna make
dirt.
the bet
Betty
that
pulls the
might
trigger.
make your day.
Give me one single d6 roll because you are in an advantageous position.
It's a 6.
I mean, the 6 is a hit.
Yeah.
So at this range, you blow this man's brains out the back of his skull in the middle of the bar.
Damn it, Betty!
Everybody stops. What in the Sam hell?
He was a liar and a cheat.
God damn you three! Why are you here?
He pulled the gun. Wait, where am I?
Betty, go back to sleep,
All right,
darling.
I'm gonna go back up to bed.
But Betty just trudges up the stairs back to bed.
The other men have left the table, and the rowdiness seems to have subsided slightly. And as Betty Bob Cocker is on her way up the stairs, she finds it pretty difficult, actually, to make her way up the second flight. Not because she is so drunk, not because she just killed somebody in cold blood, but because the saloon, just like every other part of Riptide, is now tremoring harder than it has been at any other point.
Free drinks!
So I'll take whatever damage is necessary for Betty to fall down the stairs, but at the end she just holds up her glass for the free drink.
Give me 1d4 to your grit.
Okay. Oh, it's a 4!
That's a 4. All right.
Nice. Hopefully she sleeps it off.
You would hope so. However, as people are cheering for free drinks in the bar, the loudest noise that you guys have heard since you set off 4 sticks of dynamite at a mine erupts from somewhere in the town.
I think Betty wakes up at that point.
Jesse feels sobered up.
What in the hell was that?
What is going on? Oh, why do I feel like shit? Ugh. I feel like
Cal, help Betty up. We're gonna go investigate that.
Come on here. Come on, get your ass underneath here. Come here.
all right.
You hear screams coming from the town as well as people running out the saloon shouting, "What in the hell is that?"
Can I look around for some lead that might have fallen on the ground? That dead guy might have dropped or anybody else dropped in the panic.
Okay, give me a d6.
Okie dokie. 6.
You find 6 lead
Fuck yes!
that's been knocked off the table seemingly when they were getting ready to play the next hand.
Whoa!
You just got 6 lead?
Yeah! I just looked around.
Off the ground.
You just gotta use your eyeballs.
And you said you're searching the man's body?
Oh, I mean, like, well, Betty's still waking up, and then, like, everybody's going outside. So if I thought Jesse was searching the body,
I was.
so...
Oh, you were searching the body
The
too?
floor, the area. I was just
Okay,
looking around.
That's fine. In addition to the 6 lead, you do find the man's 6-shooter.
I pick it up.
Is it nice?
It's nothing overly special.
It's not an artifact.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. It's not overly ornate. It's a pretty regular standard revolver.
Can I check how many lead are in it?
1.
Okay.
So it can shoot 6 shots.
If I may suggest, I'd give that to Cal. He's only got the long range option.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna keep this. I can't shoot this little gun. Don't weigh nothing. Cal, here, I got a gun for you. And I'm gonna toss it to him.
Can I catch it?
Smacks him right
Sure,
in the
make a
nose.
dex check, man. Sure.
I catch it. My dex is a 12, and I rolled it a 10.
You have no problems catching it.
Thank you. And I was just thinking about it. I was kind of tired of shooting things from a long distance and being caught unawares up close and personal, just like we were.
Well, if you're tired of the long distance, let's get running so we can see what that was. And on the way out the door, I'm gonna hand them each 2 lead.
Oh, thank you.
So, Mikey, the 6-shooter obviously holds 6 shots as a short range, and it does D8 damage. What's everybody's lead at now?
I have 11.
Me too.
14. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Guess I shouldn't have gave Cal any lead.
Guess not.
Can you give me
I've
some,
also got 2 guns.
Can you give me some fucking grit? How do I get grit?
Sleep.
What is it? What even is a grit?
I think they're potted potatoes.
It's what you got.
It's hominy grits.
Hominy.
As you guys sit here shooting the shit with each other, passing lead back and forth and exchanging guns.
No, we're running out of the building.
Okay. As you run out of the building, you see one of the buildings in the town erupt into nothing but wood, glass, and housey parts.
So it exploded.
It did not explode from an explosion.
Oh, like something got big inside of it? Betty's familiar with that.
Like it just burst apart.
Yes, it seems like it burst apart.
Well, what the hell you think that could be?
Oh, hold on a second.
Betty rolls a cigarette and takes one puff and gets sober immediately.
What the hell is going? Oh my goodness! What the hell caused that, Jesse? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. Let's go check it out. You think it could be the red right hand?
I don't know.
They appeared out of nowhere, and I don't like that.
I think this has something to do with those tremors.
Oh, goddamn.
This is a bit of the level of violence that red right hand didn't have accompanying with it.
Yeah, that's true. They were more stealthy than this.
Quite in and out sort of a job.
Betty reaches into her bustier.
Oh my God, where'd all this lead come from?
You are a natural born winner.
Oh, well, yes. God did bless me.
Indeed, but let's first things first take care of this particular set of business.
Let's feed him some lead.
Here, here.
You run over to the remains of the building, and looking at it, there is a giant hole straight through the middle of this building that's burrowing and tunneling down into the ground.
I've seen bigger.
Yeah, Betty, I bet you got a bigger hole than that.
Now watch your mouth,
Wow,
Jesse. I was talking
wow.
about seismic activity.
Goodness, that is our superior officer, young lady.
Shows a maturity.
No, I didn't. I ain't got that. I don't know what that word means.
Anyway, what? Okay, so
Betty peers down into the hole.
As you're looking down into the hole, studying its almost uncalculable depths, you suddenly hear the earth erupt behind you again. And it sounds like it might be right on the outskirts of town.
everybody back to the bar, free drinks.
No, I'm just... So it came from behind.
Yes.
Guys, I think we need to follow where this is coming from. Let's go.
All right.
Where's my fucking donkey?
It's in the stables, Cal. Don't worry about it. Sober up now. Come on.
On your way to where you thought you heard the last noise, you guys make your way past the stables. And as you're doing so, the ground erupts next to you, and you see a gigantic worm eat several bulls at once before diving back into the desert sand. You can feel it as it makes its way through the town.
All right. Well, this is something massive and something that we should probably deal with. So, let's follow it.
Are we gonna go in the hole?
I don't think we need to go in the hole.
Oh, thank God.
I think
No.
we need to find where it pops up again and then pop it a few times, if you know what I mean.
Oh, all right. I can do that.
The worm erupts from inside another building and smacks down into the road, staring at several bulls right in front of it, and it begins to slither forward quickly and devour them.
Quick draw.
Okay, give me 2d6.
Both barrels.
You're gonna shoot both barrels, so you're gonna take 2 fatigue.
Yep. I rolled a 6 total.
A 6 is a hit,
Nice.
so you're gonna do double damage. So you do 8, and give me another d8.
4.
Okay, so you do 12 damage.
Betty's gonna follow up that shot.
Do I need to use a quick draw to react to that? Because I will, if I have to, if you deem necessary.
No, I'd say with Jesse's quick draw, it was enough to catch it off guard. You could probably
Okay,
raise
so
your gun.
I'll do my
Crap hard and
3 shots.
Okay.
I'll give myself 1 fatigue, and use. I think that's 1d6, right? When you use that special ability instead of having it be
When you use
2.
that, you do 3 rolls.
3 rolls in
So
each
you roll
one.
3d6.
Right. And each one represents 1 shot, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. 3, a 5, and a 6.
Your 5 and 6 are both hits, so go ahead and give me 2d8s for that.
So that's 7 and a 5, so 13.
And then you do max damage.
12,
for-
sorry, 12. Math.
12. Yep. Max damage on your last one, so also me an additional +8, yeah.
Oh, 8 plus the 8, because it's max damage. Nice. It's just a 1, so 9 on that one. So 9 plus 13, so 21. 22. 12. 20.
Math!
No, I was right. 21 is the right number.
21 is
Yes.
the right number.
21 is
Yes.
the right. I got it there.
You did. And with this, the worm rears up and then dives through the building that's right next to the tavern. And you can feel it burrowing through the ground underneath your feet again.
Cal, you wanna?
No, wait, no. It's disappeared now.
You can't see it right now. You can feel it.
Guys, keep your eyes peeled. It could pop up anywhere. It's like whack-a-mole. Whack-a-worm. I played that game.
Oh no, Betty, I heard that story.
I mean, I've only got one worm I've ever whacked, so I guess I'll look for any cracks in the ground that are suddenly forming.
As you're looking around for cracks that are suddenly forming, a crack forms around the three of you. Each of you, give me a strength check.
I got a 2. My strength is 10, so I bet he makes it.
Oof. 18
I got a 5 out of 10.
with a strength of 15.
It seems in your drunkenness, Betty Bob and Jessie Jane are quicker to react than you are, Cal, even though you were looking around for the cracks. And while you're standing there, the ground falls from beneath you, and you find yourself inside of this giant worm.
I use my newfound 6-shooter to shoot down the maw of the giant beast.
As you're writhing around inside of it, it seems that it might have some sort of acid inside of its body, and you take 4 points of damage to your grip.
It's underground though? We can't see it. We can't
It has
check
just
it.
burst up and encompassed Cal in its mouth.
Shit, careful where you shoot, Jesse. We don't know where he is.
Does it look like he's gonna come back down the same way it came up?
Nope, all the trajectories have been like, it's pretty much jumping up and diving into another hole. Cal, you can make your attack from inside here though.
I would like to fire a shot.
Okay.
2 1s.
All right, that is max damage actually.
My newfound 6-shooter. I'm like, you hear me gurgling in acid. Thank you, Jesse!
Give me an additional d6 for damage for your dire strike.
2.
So you do 10 damage overall.
Awesome.
Jesse and Betty Bob.
Being terrified that she saw Cal disappear and also not knowing where he may be, Betty's gonna aim for like the tippy top of the worm's like underjaw, head, whatever she can get a sight on, the eyes, something. Just with a regular repeater shot.
2d6 please.
Right at where Cal's head would be.
I'm hoping not. That'll be a 6.
6 is a hit.
Great.
Roll
so
for damage.
D8. That'll be a 5.
Solid hit. You plug one in. It doesn't really have eyes, but you would aim for where its eyes would be. At this point, it has landed back into the ground and is burrowing a new hole. Jessie Jane, what are you doing?
Blast it, Jesse.
Alright, it's still underground.
It's going underground now, so it's going to be submerged if you don't act soon.
Okay, I guess I'll shoot it. I really want to use my trap.
Oh.
What? What?
Don't you have to reload?
You do need to reload.
Fuck you, man.
Sorry, just the fucking DM's pedal. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You have to use your turn to reload.
Oh, well then I reloaded.
Okay. Cal.
I shoot again.
And before you do, you take another 5 acid damage. What's your
So now that goes into my strength,
your heart?
my heart.
Your heart. What are you at?
He's at a 2 if it's his heart. Because it's 7 minus 5, yeah.
Why aren't you
No,
using
no.
this?
I'm 4 down from my grit.
Oh, you still have grit left. Okay.
Yeah,
You
so
still
I'm
have
actually
grit.
-1 on my heart.
Solid. Now you can go ahead and make your shot.
Same thing. It's double 6.
Correct.
A 6 and a 2.
That's a grazing shot. That would be a d4 for damage.
4.
With that, you see an actual hole, and you can see that stuff is beginning to leak out of this gigantic worm as it breaches back into the town, taking out another building. Jesse and BBC.
Are we close enough to it where we can get another shot, or
Sure, it's pretty much just eradicating the town.
Yeah, right in the same area we are. Yeah, I'm gonna. All right, so I'm at 6 shots. That means I have 2 more, so I can't use my thing. So I'll do another regular shot into it. No, it's gonna be a 10.
10 is a miss.
Yep.
I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to use all my bullets. Kind of want to use my large
my life, that's all.
It's fine. I got this large trap. Is there any way I could guess at where it's gonna land or jump from, or?
With the difference in size between the animal and the trap, I don't
worth it.
think much will happen.
This is a bear trap versus a graboid.
Okay, how about this? Is there any warning signs on where it comes up that I could stand above that and hold out my machete and it'll just do all the work by sliding up, my sword? Does that make sense to you?
Yes, you can see, after watching where the cracks are forming with Cal earlier before he got munched up, you can tell where it might erupt. And in front of you, you begin to see the ground blister up and crack.
I'm gonna put my machete out. I'm assuming Cal is dead because he got ate by a gigantic worm, so I'm not really concerned about saving him. Sorry, Cal, I don't know you're alive.
Okay, and you do that. So when it erupts out, the machete digs into it. Give me 1d6 for your mundane weapon roll.
2?
You're able to dig the machete in, doing some good damage and making the hole that's already formed in it larger. In doing so, because you had to be so close, this thing takes you off of your feet and your legs get caught up in its rows of teeth. You take 9 damage. However, it flops onto the main street. How close are you, Betty Bob Cocker?
I'll have to be in medium range to make my shot, so I'm probably depending on where it popped up, I was probably standing in the middle of the street to get the shot, so...
As it lands, it flails its tail, which has an odd stinger-like portion to it. And you take 4 damage, 4 poison damage as it digs into you.
What do I subtract that from?
It would come from your grit first.
Okay, so minus the defense, right?
You should take into account your defense, yes.
Okay, so I take 2 then. If you said 4?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, what does my poncho do?
1.
Okay, and it's heart that I take away from, right?
It's your grit first, and then your heart, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, I forgot. So I guess I'm at my usual heart. I'm just down to 0 grit because of my cool duster.
Cal, still inside this thing's body as it crashes to the earth. You take 6 points of damage inside this thing.
Cool.
Cal, are you in there? Betty's gonna run up and try to... she's got the chisel, so she's gonna try to chisel through that hole and just open it wider to try to get to Cal, just stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing.
Betty, Cal's dead. What are you doing?
Cal, I'm not gonna lose him too.
We
She's
lost
just in
another
there.
one.
Chiseling Cal.
Chisel and Cal, give me a d4 roll for your chisel damage. Cal, now that the monster has stopped moving, you could probably take a shot with advantage.
It's a 3.
I want to shoot my sniper rifle with advantage. I'm going to point it forward, up and out of its head, reaching upward and just pull the trigger.
Would you be doing that one-handed possibly inside this worm? Because you're kind of in its innards.
I feel like I could probably do it one-handed.
Give me 2d6. 1 for your revolver, 1 for your sniper rifle.
Double pull?
Up
behind the back?
Up and down.
If you want to.
It's a 5 and a 6.
A 5 and a 6. Those are both hits. So roll me a d10 and a d8.
4 and 5.
9 damage. With both shots that you let loose, you tear a hole from one end of this thing to another. And with Betty Bob chiseling away, you see that hole widen more and more from your initial bullets, from some other bullets, from the machete strike, and within moments you are plopped out in a pool of acid onto Main Street.
Oh, Cal, I thought she was dead.
Son of a bitch, that was hot.
Well, at least your face can't get any worse.
I'm gonna say we all do a group hug.
Not with him covered in acid.
Take off my duster and shake it off.
It is tattered and burning.
It looks like a feather.
It's more of a cape.
It's definitely a cape now.
Well, I'm not going to be anyone to assume anything, but I will assume that that's probably what was causing the tremors, and I think we just took care of it, gang, but
Oh, maybe bringing all them bulls together. It
Maybe.
smelled them or something?
maybe.
Maybe we try and wrangle up a little bit of lead and some healing
Something. I mean,
medicine from this.
I'm ready for some sleep because I feel like I haven't slept. I don't know. I felt like I was drinking, and then all of a sudden there was a worm. I don't really know what happened.
Oh, well, maybe they'll forget about it, but Betty, you killed a man in your sleep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I saw also parts of Timmy Senior down in that worm.
Oh, no, not
Yeah.
Timmy. He was good to us.
What do you mean I killed a guy?
Oh, he pushed me down and you threatened him and then you shot him with my gun.
You were doing
pushed
your
you?
usual sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Sleep.
And all I did was kill him?
Yeah, you were doing your sleep
I
gambling.
mean, you were sleeping. It was pretty cool.
All right.
You would
I
do
would
your
have
usual.
done worse than kill him if I saw him push you, Jesse. Anyway, damn. What the hell is going on here? This is some crazy stuff, you guys.
Yeah, let's hope our room's still intact so we can go to sleep.
Yeah, is the inn still intact?
You look around the town, it is pretty much void of people at this point, as the worm has made everything pretty fucky around here. Most of the shops have been smashed. The tavern looks fine, but as you go walking up to it, you realize the entire back half has been destroyed.
Is that the left back half?
It would be the leftist back half.
That would be our room.
Yep.
I mean, I guess the hay in the stables didn't look too bad. I mean, we did just save this town from a creature, so maybe we can find somebody who give us a place to stay.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know about the stables, but whatever.
Timmy, Kathy!
And that is where we'll end the episode.
See you next Tuesday.
Tales from the Crypt podcast is recorded in the Wolfbeard Games studio in upstate New York. If you've enjoyed hanging out with us, please subscribe on whichever platform you listen to. If you really like us, also leave us a review. It's very helpful. If you want to follow us more, you can find us on Instagram at Tales from the Crypt podcast. We've enjoyed our time with you today, and we look forward to seeing you next time at Tales from the Crypt.
It starts with Timmy's hand coming through the sands of Tatooine.
It has the Infinity Gauntlet, and that's how we tie We Deal in Dice to the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon wasn't in Tremors.
Fuck, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Nope.
Dude.
Don't give me this.
No,
Don't give
he
me.
wasn't in Tremors.
John.
Shut up. Yes, he was.
Kevin Bacon was in Tremors.
No, it wasn't.
He wore the red shirt.
You're nuts, man.
Yo,
Kevin
wait,
Bacon
hold on.
was not in
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm
Am
sorry.
I having one of these moments right now, like the Bernstein Bears things? Like,
No, this isn't.
am I- But we have settled everything with the
Horse guy.
horse guy.
Yes, you guys have agreed to pay him 10 lead for the horses.
And we
upon
all
return.
agreed that that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know how we ensure that? We all have to die.
Murder.
No, we just don't have to come back to this town
That's
again.
true.
Or we'll come in the back way.
Or die.
Hopefully not.
What are you doing with your hands, man?
I don't know what to do with my hands. See?
All right, it has its moments.
Cool Western shit.
Bloodborne, by the way, was the game that I 100%ed.
Mudborne.
Bloodborne.
Mudborne.
Oh yes, the most famous
Mudborne game,
Mudborne.
yeah.
You know the game that I wish I 100%ed that I didn't?
Mudborne?
Did you ever see the Magic School Bus where they were in a butthole and they get farted out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
They were
awesome episode. I watch it every other day.
They're like, for fucking Frodo. Excuse me.
All I thought about when you said his hammer rapping was like, yo, I'm Herbert Fleischman's hammer.
That's funny. I went to Edgar Allan Poe and I was like, gently tap, tap, tapping.
Rapping against my chamber door.